Hey YouTube, wanted to bring you an unboxing video today on Skylanders Spyro's Adventure for the Nintendo 3DS, and also show you a couple of the recent pickups that I've made for the Nintendo 3DS. So I'll just go ahead and get started with the pickups first, and then we'll do the unboxing after I go ahead and go through the pickups. First of all, just a basic Nintendo 3DS screen protector system. So pick that up because if you know how I am, you've watched any of my videos, you know that I'm very anal, very particular about how I keep my products. So I had to go ahead and pick that up. Also picked up Bit Trip Saga. Now, originally I had sold my 3DS system and I didn't plan on picking up a 3DS system again. When they came out with that bundle for Christmas, the Zelda 25th Anniversary Edition, I had to pick one up again, and I really started to miss some of the 3DS games. And there's a couple games I really wanted to pick up along with the 3DS, and they just never had made their way out. So this is one of the games, Bit Trip Saga, which includes all of the Bit Trip games that were released on Nintendo's WiiWare system. And these are really good games, really well made. I've really made up my mind not to just collect for the 3DS based on building up a huge collection. I want to collect games that I'm going to actually enjoy and eventually play. This is one of those titles. So in this game you do have all 6 of the Bit Trip games, which is Bit Trip Beat, Bit Trip Core, Bit Trip Void, Bit Trip Runner, Bit Trip Fate, Bit Trip Flix, or Flux, I'm sorry. I should have known that. And they all come on the one cartridge. And there's actually some bonus content as well. So I'm looking forward to playing more of this game. I played a little bit of it so far. From what I played, I really enjoy. You guys who know the Bit Trip Saga or the Bit Trip series of games, you know that they're all really cool retro style games that were done really well on the Wii, and I think that they're going to make a great addition to the 3DS library. Also picked up this game here, which is a must-have, Super Mario 3D Land. I have been playing this game really non-stop since I picked it up, and it's just a great game. I've always loved the Mario franchise, but really, with Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, Nintendo stepped their game up, and they just proved that this is an incredible franchise that they can reinvent time and time again and make into a really enjoyable series. It's always been an enjoyable series, but it's just amazing that even after 25 plus years, they're still able to do it over and over again. And this game is no exception. A little bit smaller in scale in terms of gameplay and in terms of when you compare it to the 3DS Super Mario Galaxy games, or not the 3DS, but the Wii Super Mario Galaxy games. But with that, with that one exception, this is a great game, and it's awesome just playing through the different worlds, seeing how they switch up the mechanics, the gameplay, and how they add new things into it. Really loving this game so far. If you own a 3DS, pick it up. And this game here with Spyro, with Skylanders Spyro's Adventure, if you purchased this here, or you purchased Super Mario 3D Land at Toys R Us right now, they have a deal going on where you can get any other 3DS game for half off. And this is one of the games that I've always wanted to play. When it came out on WiiWare, I really wanted to play it. I never got around to playing it. And now that it's out on the 3DS and in 3D, I'm excited to play it. I really want to see how this game plays out. I've heard nothing but good things about this. It's getting really good reviews, and I think it's one of those 3DS games that are going to be well worth adding to the library. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the unboxing. Now I know that Skylanders Spyro's Adventure has been unboxed multiple times on YouTube. However, I figured that I would go ahead and do it, show you guys my take on it. This isn't the type of game that I would typically pick up. However, I've watched videos over and over again on this. I've seen different things on it, and I'm really curious, is it worth the $70? Is the gameplay enough fun? And we all know how the Spyro franchise is. It's very easy to get into, not incredibly hard or difficult, but I'm looking forward to playing this. I think it's a really unique mechanic that they've added with this portal here where you can actually just use your characters, use them on different consoles, and then everything saves. The data saves, what you build your character up saves to the actual character, and then you can add new characters through purchasing them in retail stores. So anyways, enough of me rambling on. Let me go ahead and open this up. There's a seal here on the top, so I'm going to pop this open and show you guys what comes in this package. So there we go. That should be the only seal, hopefully. And open it up. Everything slides out nicely. So the one thing you'll notice that this comes with is actually an exclusive 3DS character. That's the Dark Spyro. So that's kind of cool. I've always been a fan of Spyro. I really like that character. I think he's been, really well made, really well fleshed out throughout the years. And let's pull out the characters first. I'll show you those. So here you have Dark Spyro. This other one here is called Igniter. And the other one is called Stealth Elf. So every one of these characters has a different element or different attribute associated with them. Dark Spyro is actually a magic character. Igniter is fire, kind of obvious. And Stealth Elf is life. So I know that, unfortunately, in order to access different parts of the game, you have to eventually purchase other characters, things like that. However, it's not much different from downloadable content. The only thing is now you have something actually physical in your hands. Here's the base for it. Now the base itself is actually pretty heavy, and it does come with the batteries which are required. It comes with 3 AAA batteries, which, if I can get them out of the box here, actually taped in, so you won't see that. It does come with a USB cable, which I'm not really sure why it has a USB cable. I'll have to look into that a little bit more. I know that some of the other versions of the game, whether it's for the PS3 or for the 360 or the Wii, you have to use the cable to connect it to the system. With this, it uses the IR. It's got a little infrared sensor here that uses it to connect to the 3DS. And then, needless to say, you have the game here, which that's the game. And the instruction manual is in black and white, which is kind of figures. They don't really put much into the instruction manuals nowadays, if they even give you one. So anyways, this is what comes with it. You get the 3 characters right off the bat. You get the portal station. You get the game. You get the USB cable, USB to micro USB. And you get the batteries. And that's everything, guys. So anyways, this is my pickups, my unboxing. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions on this, let me know. I'm really curious to see if this game is worth purchasing, if it lives up to, hopefully some of the reviews that I've read, if it's fun enough for somebody my age, 30 years old, to actually get into this game. I don't know. I really have a lot of questions, but there's only really one way for me to find out, and that was to play the game. That was to go out and pick it up. And if I add more characters, I'll come back, revisit this a little bit, and tell you guys a little bit more of my impressions on this, if you would like to see that. Hopefully this was informative for you guys, and I will catch you again soon with more product reviews, more unboxing, more video game videos, more random videos, whatever you guys are looking for. I'll be bringing them to you here soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you.